Safe Surgery is an application that aims to embed the World Health Organization surgical safety checklist into a real-time database. And it is also integrated with clinical decision support system of major electronic and health record vendors. The purpose of this project is to put the checklist at the fingertips of clinicians by creating an iOS application that is embedded and integrated with EHR solutions, forming part of the clinical decision support to improve patient safety and quality of care. First, we would start off with the login screen. Here, a nurse, an anesthesiologist, or a surgeon can sign into the same menu using their required credentials, which is a username and a password. This is then authenticated with Firebase real-time database. Once signed in, the user will then be presented with a menu of populated patients from the database. These include all patients that have been admitted to the hospital that day for surgery. At the top left, we can refresh the patients. Top right, you can actually add a patient if need be. So for this particular example, we would add a new patient with username 1234, patient name being John, last name being Doe. The procedure description would be knee surgery for this particular patient. And the sex would be male. Now, the time is already updated for you, so you would just press the add button and it'll automatically update it to your database and then populate it back into your patient's menu. Once you are ready to begin the checklist process, you would select the patient that the surgery is being performed on at that time. In this example, we will select John Doe at the bottom of the list. Once we select that particular patient, we get three options: the sign in, timeout, sign out, as well as the completed checklist on the bottom right. When beginning the surgical safety checklist, we first start with the sign in. For this, you would tap the first icon at the top of the menu, click sign in, and you get 7 questions that pertain to the hospital's culture for doing the sign in for that particular patient. Once that question is answered, you press the green button and then the next button. And then again for each consecutive question after the first. Every time you click a button, it is updated automatically into the database. So everyone that can see this patient sign in to different devices can see the changes being made real time. Now, since you were done with the sign in here, you start with the timeout. And it's the same steps that you took for the last section. And you click the green button and the next button, and everything's updated automatically. Once you're done with the timeout, then it sends you to your sign out. And you do the same thing. Now, when that patient has completed the checklist, or the nurse has completed the checklist for that particular patient, the completed checklist button at the bottom right is clicked, and the user is sent back to the patient menu where everything is updated. For that particular patient, once that button was clicked, the Boolean value for the completed checklist is then changed to true.